Tuesday to my replay viewers and everyone who's coming in live. It is another beautiful day here where I live. Hey Alicia, hey Amy, hey Jen, Kareth. Oh, everybody's flipping by quickly. Welcome. So glad you're here. Hey Mandy, good to see you today. So it's going to be kind of a short scope today because guess what? We have another dentist appointment, so you know what that means. There were cavities in one child that I shall not name. But let me just say it's a child that it's a little bit harder to control the teeth brushing of. So we are back there today. Yeah. But the other two didn't have them, so that was happy news. And my oldest did not go. We've been going to a children's dentist. And then I finally realized, you know what, my 15-year-old would probably rather go to a regular dentist and not a children's dentist anymore with all the, you know, bright decor and the cartoons playing on the ceiling. So, yeah, he agreed that he'd like to move on. So, you know, when you've been just doing it for so many years, you don't think about that. You're like, oh, yeah, he's in high school now. So, anyway, yeah, my poor kids, I have been prone to cavities my whole life, and so I think that maybe a couple of them got that from me, and I felt really bad, but what do you do? Weak enamel or something, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's a bummer. So today I just want to talk briefly, your 16-year-old doesn't? Oh, well that's, you know, he did say he'd like to move on. He might change his mind once he gets to a boring dentist office. Oh, it's the saliva. Oh, like the pH level or something? Yeah, it is still viewable, Sharon. If you go to MakerySpace.com, my blog, which, by the way, I'm Melissa Kaiserman from MakerySpace.com, and you click on the Periscope tab, you will find all the replay links, although I don't think I got up yesterday's. But if you go to catch.me/MakerySpace, you can always find the replays there. Thanks, Mandy. So I just want to talk briefly about using the call to action button on your Facebook business page. The call to action button is found, like if you're on a desktop, it is right over the top of your cover photo on the lower right. If you're on mobile, I think it's just in a spot down below your cover photo. And what you can do is when you set that up, you can make it one of several different things. It can say, oh, just a second, I had this open on my laptop. Well, never mind. I'll try to remember some of them. You can choose for it to be shop now, sign up, watch video. There's like, I want to say close to 10, maybe 8 to 10 different actions that you can set it up for. And I highly recommend that if you are an Etsy shop owner, that you set that up to say shop now, and then that way if someone clicks your call to action button, they'll be taken directly to your shop on Etsy. So what you do is when you set it up, you just put in the URL of your shop. If you are unsure how to do it, you can go to MakerySpace.com and go to the, I think it's the Maker Matters tab, because this applies to anybody who has an online business setting up this call to action button. And there's a little short video tutorial. No, maybe this one's just a tutorial. I think this one's just a tutorial with some screenshots that show you how to set that up on your Facebook page. But if you're not using it, it's just totally going to waste. So it's just sitting there probably saying just call to action and you haven't done anything with it. And so you want to go ahead and set it up for something. You might want to rotate it out at times. If you are trying to build your email list, you might want to go and change it to sign up for a while and then go back to shop now later. Or let's say you've created a new product and you've made a video about it. You could change it to watch video. So you can rotate that out as many times as you want, but definitely use it. Don't let it sit there idle. And another great thing is that in your business manager and even on the sidebar on desktop, you can see, oh, that's nice, Kareth. I was hoping it wasn't him taking a picture. Lovely. I'll make sure he's not following me and I'll go back and block him. Oh wait, I just did block him, so I think we're okay. Yikes. So I think that's the first time I've had a troll do that. That's, ugh. If you look on desktop on the right-hand column, when you're on your page, it shows you how many people have clicked through your call to action. And so that's really nice for you to see, okay, what's working? Does it work if I change it up? Am I getting more click-throughs and that kind of thing? So I definitely recommend not ignoring it and just not using it at all. Because some people are asked, like, how do I how can I get my Etsy shop linked from my Facebook page? That is the clearest way, because that call to action button shows front and center for anyone who's on desktop or on mobile. Nobody has to open more like tabs or click more or anything on your Facebook page to see that. There are other things you can do as well. You can use like a third-party app type of thing, hey Jessica, to link to your shop. And there's ways to there's different kinds of apps where you can kind of have a visual of your shop in a tab on Facebook, but still when someone clicks on an item, they're still going to be taken to your Etsy shop. But it's more difficult to track that. So you can track the clicks a lot better if you use the call to action button. And Facebook actually has a test going right now where they're letting people set up a shop right on. Yes, absolutely, Sharon. If you go to MakerySpace.com once again, you can find a post I did, I think it's under Etsy Ed, about creating a landing page for your mailing list even if you do not have a website outside of your Etsy shop. Anyway, Facebook is doing this test where some people can actually set up a shop on their Facebook business page and sell directly from there. It doesn't click through to your Etsy shop. They can actually pay, I think it's with Stripe, on Facebook, but not everybody has the option. Wendy, you can't, there's no call to actions on your personal page. And Facebook really wants people, or on your personal timeline, Facebook really wants people using a business page to promote their businesses and not their personal timeline, but it's not even an option. So if you have the test on Facebook, you could sell directly from Facebook. My page actually had it available for a while, and I didn't set anything up, and then a few days later, I noticed it was gone, so I'm not sure why. But this is something that is being, and Alicia, I agree, also put the link to your shop in your little bio blurb on the left. So you should put the link everywhere that you can. If it's available, Tracy, it will show up. I think it's under your cover photo. It'll say something like create a shop with Facebook or something like that, and it'll give you the option to start creating one. So if you don't see that there when you're on your page as the business in the business manager mode, you know, rather than someone just viewing your page from the outside, if you don't see it, you probably don't have that option. I have not heard a lot of people talking about it, so I'm not sure if that means they haven't made it available to a lot of people or if it's not being hugely successful. I did hear a couple people very early on, around the same time that I had the option, saying that they had some frustrations with it, and so maybe they've kind of pulled back and are tweaking some things before they roll out the option to more Facebook pages. So anyway, definitely use that call to action button, get that set up, and check out my blog under Maker Matters if you want to see that tutorial for setting up the button if you're not really sure how to do it or where to find it on your page. Okay, well, I better run. So I was almost late for the dentist yesterday. I got off the scope and looked at the clock and went, and I yelled to my two younger kids, we literally have to run out the door. And so I don't want to be rushing like that today. So I will make sure I'm out the door on time. But thanks so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to enjoy these blue skies and sunshine. It is just glorious here. Have a great day, too. Thank you so much. Oh, can't stop my broadcast again, so I'm just reading your comments as I try.